Well, good morning to you, one and all. I decided to come on before the snapshot because then I'll be on my way out to the tent site so that I can participate in watching the tent and the equipment and all that other kind of stuff. So I said I'd come on just for a moment. The snapshot still is at 12 noon. And so I wanted to get this on here for people who would be able to watch it now or look at it a little bit later. The first thing I want to talk about is issue one. It is overwhelmingly important that we vote. Yes, people are voting in record numbers. People are out, especially in Columbus and Cincinnati. They are standing in lines to vote. But there seems to be an apathetic spirit in northeastern Ohio. I think there's a territorial issue that's going on. I'm not even going to waste my time speaking to it because, personally speaking, if the viability of the community is not worthy of some level of sacrifice, there's nothing I can do about that. There comes a point in life and in time when egos and greed ought not be a part of what takes place in our community. So here's what I'm saying: vote. Yes, I am saying vote no. Yes, I am adamantly saying vote no. We are not going and don't believe that crap about abortion and all the rest of that stuff. It gets to the point now where it is difficult to even tolerate the level of lying that takes place. It's just unbelievable that there are people who will actually believe this crap, this lies, and all of the rest of that, just so they can place the entire state in a position where a minority will be able to rule it. And here's something I'm going to say, and then I'm going to talk about the other issue. The problem I have is these are the non-big governmental people. These are the people who believe in small government. They don't want government intrusion. And then all of a sudden, it's what they do. It's an amazing thing. You cannot legislate morality. And the funny thing about it is some of the people that call themselves doing it are probably just as wicked as everybody else. So vote no on issue one. Polls are open until 7 o'clock the rest of the week. And then there will be souls to the polls efforts that are going to take place. And so we need you to do that. Grandparents, motivate your grandchildren. Tell them to take you to the polls. And if they are able to vote, get them to vote as well. For our senior citizens, talk to your friends, talk to your loved ones, talk to those people so that you will be able to convince them that we are back in the fight of our lives for our civil rights. And so we're asking that you would do so. So I wanted to say that to get that out there. The next thing I wanted to say is I'm grateful to God for those that were out last night at the Save the Soul of Youngstown a citywide tent revival. Tonight, we will be back again starting worship at 6:30, and we will be ready to roll. Pastor Krista Tyson of Mount Calvary Pentecostal Church is going to be our preacher for tonight. Listen. Everything we raise goes to an organization that's helping young men and women to stay away from incarceration. I know some of y'all not catching this. They are helping to keep them away from incarceration. And the young man that's in charge of that is a commendable a young man whose heart is for the people. Pastor Lane Jemison, bless you. So yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back a little bit later for my mid whatever it's called midday snapshot. And so all I'm trying to say is everything we raise, everything we raise goes toward this organization. The Lord blessed us with sponsors who were able to cover the cost, and the costs are ridiculous now. It's much higher than it's ever been, but God has given us favor. But I do want to say this: if the Lord is leading you, if the Lord is talking to you, I've just put up here ways for you to be able to give. The only thing that I need you to do is in the memo, put in one word, revival. That way we can make sure that the money goes directly to that organization. So listen, I'm gonna get out of here because in about 45 minutes, I'm gonna be on here at 12 noon with my snapshot to share with you. But I just wanted to get on here for a minute to tell you the importance of issue 1. We need you, and Pastor Lane, I'm so sorry, but I'll call you back in probably a little later today. And then the Save the Soul of Youngstown citywide revival. We're trying to save the soul of Youngstown. If you get Youngstown saved, violence will stop. If you get Youngstown saved, crime will drop. If you get Youngstown saved, we'll understand more clearly about being our brother's keeper. Listen, I got to go. Got to get ready to see you in just a little bit for our oh, and that's another thing. There is no midweek worship because of the revival, but the snapshot will take place in less than 45 minutes. Listen, see y'all in a little bit. Got to roll, got to go. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.